let me just say this about the three-point record, right? Going to break the record that Ray Allen has held for most three-pointers in his career. It's impressive, right? What he's doing is impressive. But like it is with everything with Steph Curry, we are going to take this achievement and we're going to blow it up because it's Steph Curry. And whatever Steph Curry does, it's just like when a team wins on a Monday night or a quarterback throws 3 touchdowns and suddenly it's going to look like he threw 6 touchdowns because it happens on Monday Night Football. It's a very big deal. When Steph Curry does something, it's the greatest thing in the world. He's going to break Ray Allen's record, all right? Yeah, he is a fantastic shooter. He is the best shooter that I have ever seen. But he's a shooter. Okay, so let's put this in perspective. Ray Allen, whose record he's going to break, was a great shooter. Steph Curry has taken more threes than anyone in NBA history. As the result, if you're good at it, of course you're going to hold that record. He's taken 3 more three-point attempts per game than Ray Allen did over his career. Steph is at 8.7, and Ray Allen was at 5.7. So that's 3 more threes per game every game for his career, okay? Ray Allen never took more than 8.5 threes in a game in the regular season. Steph Curry has had over 10 per game 5 times in the last 7 years. This is a volume record, all right? When you do a lot of something, if you do it well, yeah, of course you're going to get there. And it's a different era in the NBA. Yes, the three-pointer was something that was a big piece of strategy when Ray Allen played, right? I'm not saying this is going back to the 80s when there were, guys weren't taking threes and you only hit a couple per game. But clearly, the 3 is the much bigger weapon now. It's really threes or layups in the NBA. When Ray Allen was playing, it wasn't threes or layups. You still had guys like that were hitting 15-foot jumpers and sticking them like KD was doing and other guys. But now it's become so many more threes and layups. And Steph is just taking so many of them, right? You want to talk about where the real credit goes for this record? It's Steve Kerr, who doesn't nearly get the credit for Steph Curry's career because Steph Curry was taking 5 to 7 threes a game before Steve Kerr showed up. He had a 6-year career in which Curry was a borderline all-star player. And then Steve Kerr shows up with his system saying, hey, let's take advantage of what you do well. Let's go player over system and player over scheme. And all of a sudden, Steph Curry scoring over 30 points a game. He's taking 10, 12, 13 threes a game. All he's doing is shooting threes. That's the difference in his game, right? He's been doing it great, but it's a great record to have. Anytime you're the biggest record holder in the NBA, it's something. But this is a volume thing. He's taken way more shots. He's doing it. He's done way more times than Ray Allen is. So let's just have this in perspective. I know, Jason, you're hating on Steph Curry. No, it's a great record. He's a great player. But this isn't, oh my goodness, this isn't watching LeBron break the all-time scoring record. Okay, let's have a little bit of perspective on that.
Well, I think when you go through the annals of history, what just matters? You're at the top, right? In the moment, it's about how you got there, and we can do all of that. And sure, Steve Kerr gets a lot of credit. He got derision for just kind of saying I've run out of things to say about Steph Curry, and he referenced Michael Jordan. Everybody got mad. I'm like, wow, are we that soft? Are we that pathetic? It's like, and Steve Kerr said a lot of stuff in the past where he just kind of chimed in on things where it's like, all right, what are we doing? That was just all right, he marvels at what the guy does on the court, so let it be. When we look at the three-point mark, right, he's shooting 43% for his career. And for Ray Allen, yeah, I mean, the career was long. I mean, Steph's got another few years in him. The game has changed. And we always have to recognize that, certainly. And that's when we get into those all-time team arguments and across decades. Hell, we do it all the time. I just referenced Michael Jordan. What do we do all the time? He's the next Michael Jordan after a 3-year sample size or 5-year sample size, or maybe he played a cup of coffee in college. But no. So
Mac Jones is Tom Brady after 12 games. I mean, really, Mac Jones is Tom Brady. You see it happens all the time.
Well, but, they kind of look alike. I mean, not exactly physical specimens in their combine pictures or anything. So, I mean, it works.
All right. Twitter at How About a Fresca, Mike at Swollen Dome, the Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon. But anything Steph does always gets amped up, but just put it in a little bit of perspective.